What up? What's going on? What it do?
Everybody.
Blessed be he. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Without Limits podcast, Conversations with CJ.
And Jay.
Listen, before we get into this conversation, y'all know what it is. Make sure that you do follow us on all of our social media sites, especially on YouTube, especially to watch the videos and everything like that. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. We are also on the road to 1,000 followers, 1,000 subscribers, downloads. Listen, we need y'all to get in there, huh?
Tell everybody.
Tell
Listen, Linda. Listen. We want y'all to subscribe and follow us. Tell the saints. Explain to them, because I think I realized that we have a lot of older people watching us.
We do.
And a lot of the older people, when you say subscribe, they just go, when you send the link, they just gonna press the button and watch it. I need y'all to look wherever you see subscribe. When you press that button, just press that. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. That'll help us reach our goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers. We're trying to reach the nations, y'all, and
trying to reach all of them. All of them. Not to mention, don't forget that if you are not a person on YouTube, you also can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere that you listen to, anywhere you listen to your podcast. But of course, we are on Podbean. We are on that particular platform where you can just literally download the Podbean app, search us, and we're going to be right there. You can catch every single episode that we have done from season 1 up until this current season. So make sure that you do go on there and do that. I think that's all I got on the preliminaries. But listen, we are usually going back to Bible study, but one of the things that the Without Limits podcast is, we are a podcast that we just talk about stuff. We do.
Any old thing that comes to mind.
Any old thing, and I wanted us to go back into some of the stuff that we used to do when we started a pod or whatever, and just start talking about random conversations and everything like that. We coming back to Bible study. Don't get it twisted. We coming back to Bible study. Mm-hmm. But I wanted us to jump into something, because I just told you, Jay, before we got on, I'm ready to argue. I feel like arguing, huh? I need to address some certain things. But before we get into that, listen, the church is in mourning, okay? The church.
I'm really in mourning, y'all.
The church.
I'm really in mourning. Look, my favorite, and you was probably gonna say it, but she's one of my favorites. She was one of my favorite vocalist, period. The smooth sound of Miss Angie Stone.
Listen, Miss Angie, she right there. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm so happy. Now listen, sidebar. Yeah. Put it back up. Let Saints, y'all, church flyers should not be looking like this. Leave that. We left that in 2024, okay? We left it in 2024. Your birthday concerts. Look, we calling it out this year, okay? Listen, your birthday concerts, we should not be confusing it with a memorial announcement, okay?
Oh my God! So you starting already? Okay, cool. All right.
Look, you said.
Let's go. Let's talk about it, okay?
But for real, rest in peace to the beautiful Angie Stone. She was an amazing artist. For the newer generation, you all probably don't know who she is, but I promise you, listen to her music. If you ever listen to it's a song that I sing all the time. My sunshine has come.
Yeah.
That's my song, okay? Yeah. Listen, Miss, rest in peace to her. And prayers to her family and friends and even everybody that was involved in that accident, y'all. We really praying for them. Well, I am.
Well, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That was a shocker to me. But
Yes.
even the story behind that is still shocking. It's just like, yeah,
Yeah. He
you
went
know,
live the day
the
before.
day before, and I think if I have it right, she was in a vehicle with I think her band and her singers, and
Yeah, like,
she was
she
the
was
only
the
one.
only one that passed. Yep.
Yeah, that was like so freakish to me.
She was
But
on tour.
yeah. And she listen, I loved me some Angie Stone now. I
Yeah.
love me some Angie Stone now.
If she was coming to Chicago, I was gonna make my way.
Yeah,
Now I'll go see her.
yeah,
I will go and see her. I'll
she's a
beat the crowds for that.
she's a vibe. She was a vibe. Yeah. But while we're on this subject, and we're gonna keep this going, somebody put up a post that said, I have a serious question. Oh, I woke up with a serious question. When is the right time to wait for the family to announce when someone passed away? When we got word of the passing of Angie Stone, no one waited on the family or the official flyer to be released. I
Mm.
didn't I didn't see a single post of outrage. What's the rules? So I know going forward. Here's the thing for me. This is the
Yeah, I'll
thing.
let you go. Go ahead.
This is the thing for me. So one of the other part of the reasons why I really stepped away from I've been really backing off off of Facebook, because every time I turn around, somebody dying, and it's like,
Man.
somebody leaving up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing with these local people, the local people. This is what happens. They first start off putting the broken heart emoji. Now all of a sudden, like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? What happened?
The
You know,
attention post. Okay. Yep.
now, now,
Mhm.
now everybody is investigating, trying to
Uh-huh.
figure out what happened or whatever, blah, 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 right? Then after,
Mhm.
somebody else may put up a post, you know, pray for the family, or my heart is broken, or, I just don't know what to do, blah, 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 right? We do all of that. Then the next thing you see is, please don't reach out to the family. We're trying to
Process.
process and all of that. First
Mhm.
of all, this is the part for me. If you didn't want us to reach out, why did you put it out there? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't like people trying to be nosy. See, I'm sick of us sometimes because, like I said, I'm ready to argue. I'm sick of us right now. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this: if you don't, if you don't,
Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna mark with you.
This is
Okay?
this is a bird know his heart. Go ahead.
Listen,
Let it out.
done. I'm burning. Okay, in that way. But still, the thing
Go ahead.
is that if you want us to mourn with you, we try to mourn with you. We trying to, be that. We trying to agree with you, but you tell me don't reach out to you. Okay. Then on the back end, you be upset because anybody saying nothing to you. You just told me not to reach out.
That's the one.
You told me not to reach out. You have to make this make sense to me, huh?
Oh.
Okay. Like that thing be bothering me, okay? All right?
You're
Listen.
not wrong because not just that, but you have the ones. Well, in regards to Angie Stone's announcement,
Mm,
I think. Well, I know I saw the news first,
okay.
so I got the
I
news.
saw a post. I saw everybody post, but then every time somebody posts something about that stuff, I go to the news to
Yeah,
verify. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But that was
I got an
different. You know what I'm saying?
alert,
You know what I'm saying? That was different. That was like a real tragic
but the
situation.
and I'm actually friends with a family member of hers.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see her post till after the news had said,
Yeah.
whatever they sent, because I get news alerts to my phone because I don't watch the
Mm-hmm.
news all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait a minute, did I see that right? And yeah, but yeah, they do that, and then you got the family. Not even the family members. You have the the status that'll say, I just don't want to talk about it right now. It's my heart is broken. Heartbroken
My
emoji.
heart, they be blowing me with this broken heart emoji.
And then,
Y'all win
especially if
Lady
it's
Rose's
somebody that
house.
you real cool with, and you inbox them instead of comment inbox, or you text them, "Hey, what's going on? So and so passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that." And then you hear other people posting, "Oh, RIP, RIP, RIP." That's when they get to arguing because some family members didn't find out yet. That's when it starts, getting crazy. Like when the friends start posting about it first before the family knows. Yeah.
I don't get it. I just don't. I don't get the uproar. Like please don't. It's just that please don't reach out to the family until.
Reaching out. I mean,
So what you want me to do? Now some people be doing extra stuff. Now let's make that very clear. Some people be doing extra stuff,
they
and
do.
they just I don't understand about
A
weddings and
lot of people
funerals.
do.
Weddings and funerals trigger just a whole lot of extra stuff. I don't understand that part. I've said that many times. I never get that.
Everybody want to put in their opinion about what should be done, and it ain't about you.
It's not about you. Like where you come from. See, I'm in a season where I keep
Just
asking this. I'm in this season where I just keep asking, where you come from? Who
Who sent you?
sent you? Huh? Who sent you? From whence cometh thou? Okay, where you come from? I need answers. Okay,
That part.
So moving on. Moving on. We're not gonna stay that long because y'all need to do better with y'all announcements. Okay, with these
Banana.
with these with these tragic announcements, y'all gotta do better. Stop being so extra. So we're gonna go back to last month. Last month, of course, was Black History Month and everything like that. So February 28th, they did a Blackout Friday, right?
Yeah.
So
Did you participate?
I did participate. I did
Okay, I did
participate.
too.
The
Because
only,
you
the
said
only,
they, so
I mean, we did. I did. I'm sorry. Let me not do it
okay.
like that.
Okay.
I did participate.
Mm-hmm.
And part of the reason why I only participated was because I had to go to work. So it ain't like I'm going outside. But the only
Right.
problem was that I did not get gas. So I was driving a little bit on E. Huh?
My God.
So, I had to wait until I got off work and just so happened.
We need to find some black owned
No, we're
gas.
gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Hold on, we're gonna get there.
Okay, we getting
So,
there.
we're
Okay.
gonna
All
get, we're
right.
gonna get
Go
there.
ahead. Go ahead.
We're on the same page. We're gonna get there. So I
Okay.
had to wait until I got off work to get some gas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, I
Mm-hmm.
had to close that night. So I didn't get off till
Okay.
after midnight. So I was able to get, so I participated. So
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing about this blackout thing for me. I'm here for the unitedness. I'm
The
here for it,
boycott all together, change, when you boycott,
I'm
changes
here
are
for that.
done. So we believe that.
I'm here
Yeah.
for that. I don't think we think these things through sometimes.
Come on. Let's talk
Okay?
about it because I wanted to
Okay?
go here. Come on, let's go.
Okay? Because you want us to black out these stores, right? Um, here's the thing. You talk about the gas station, right? You're gonna talk about that.
Uh-huh.
But here's the
It's
thing for
a
me.
couple other stores too, but
I just want to know what happens on these blackout days when I want to go to the dry cleaners.
there
Where
are
the black where the black dry cleaners?
Are there? Well, see, I hate to make this like a race issue
It's
thing.
not. But y'all
Most of
telling
them
me that
are
we want
owned
to
by
go.
minorities, so
But
I think we can support them though.
okay,
Can we?
okay. I don't know.
Because
Well,
the I think my thought process behind it is because the reason of the boycott is because
for
they
the
did away
DEI.
with the DEI.
Okay,
So they're no longer participating in that.
gotcha.
So that's what the blackout was for, or
Okay.
boycott or whatever. And some people are still continuing. Like I am one that's still continuing, especially with Target. Especially when I went there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I went there like 2 days after the blackout. My
Mm-hmm.
daughter had gift cards, and I'm like, we don't waste money, so let's
At
go ahead
all.
and use them.
At all.
So we go
Money's what you
there,
spent. Amen.
and they had this one section for Black History Month. They had a few things on there
Mm-hmm.
by some people that are I believe African American. But one book in particular, because I love to read, one book in particular, it was a cookbook, and it had something like ghetto recipes or something like that. That's what it was labeled. Yeah, that's what grabs my attention. I'm like, what is this? Now, there were some good recipes in there, like different recipes. I wouldn't call them ghetto, but just the title of that, I left the book there. And it's like, is this what? Like, I get it. I do support people. I do. And maybe that's just the title of the book, but for Black History Month, anything labeled ghetto is like offensive. And I became offensive. I was offended in that moment. And this was on a Sunday. So I just left church and I didn't thank you, Lord, hallelujah. And I'm like, what the is this? Like really, I had to really catch myself. Like, what is this?
So I'm analytical. Okay.
Yeah, we
So
both are.
So my mind is going through some things. Okay.
Come on, let's
With
talk about it.
with this ghetto cookbook.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know what recipes in this book is ghetto.
One of the recipes, and honestly, to me, none of them were. They were like gourmet recipes.
Mm-hmm.
Anything dealing with seafood, like seafood, what was it? Lobster bisque or something like that. That's not ghetto. It's not ghetto.
My job serves that.
And that's a corporation. Other restaurants, now I don't know what the ingredients were, but I was like, this is not ghetto. Now, collard green dip. Now,
wait a
I'm
minute.
still trying to get used to that name, but I heard that it's good.
You're not gonna bypass that. You said collard green dip.
Yes, I've heard that it's good. I've seen other restaurants do it. So
we don't do spinach.
They want to do something to anything. Okay.
We don't do spinach. We do collard greens. Got you.
Collard greens. And there are a couple of restaurants that actually serve it. There really are. He is.
That is tickling me.
Yeah, I think collard green dip, lobster. It was like really gourmet recipes, in my opinion, and I only saw a few. Mm-hmm. But to label it as ghetto, and I believe that's on the author's part, so I don't blame the store for that. But to place that book on Black history, on a Black history cart,
yeah,
that's the part.
That's massive.
Yeah,
that's massive.
And but this is in Indiana, not in Illinois, by the way.
Mighty Lamb. But that's a different conversation. Even in that, that's a different conversation. Even in that.
Listen.
But the crazy part about it is, it's not even just the blackout that got me. It's the scheduling for me. It's more than one day.
I thought it was only one. Hold on.
Nah, we got more than one.
The Amazon was supposed to be just all of this was all okay.
I saw this and I was like, wait, huh?
When did this happen?
I don't know, Chad. I saw this on the day of the blackout, and everybody got different. Everybody had a whole schedule. I was like, wait a minute, we gotta do this more than one day.
Here's teacher. I got my hand up. So can we get some organization? Can we come in unity?
I'm confused.
And do it because it's a whole lot of going on.
All I know is this: if we're supposed to be doing these blackouts, us as Black people, we need to expand our mindset on businesses.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So if y'all talking about
those stores that we're boycotting, where are the business owners that are already doing the same things? Because I'm sure, there was a social media blackout. I actually know someone that created a social
Mhm.
media platform. You got to pay
Yeah.
for it, I think,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it's
Yeah,
called Gym.
yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Joshua if you ever see this. Shout out to Joshua. Gen Pop is a
Mhm.
black owned social media platform
Mhm.
that is really good. I'm on it.
Mhm.
So
I
now
think I was. I think I
I
was
can
on it.
remember if you gotta pay for it now or whatever. I'm not sure, but it's black owned. And if you want to be on social media that bad, that's a good platform because there are other people that's not just a few people that's around. It's actually famous people on there. So you
That's
can see all the stuff. So look, I'm all for it. That's one black owned. If there are any others, I'm sure, we can look them up.
of course. Of course.
Yeah,
It's just that we talking about, supporting, black owned businesses. We just gotta up the ante a little bit. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, where the car wash is at, because we like to wash our cars.
Yeah.
Now
No
that's a
more.
difference because
Well, maybe on the podcast page we'll list some black owned businesses. Like I know a mobile detailing business that's black owned.
mhm,
Uh Mechanics,
all
plumbing,
that,
HVAC,
all that,
all of that. You
all
know,
that.
one thing the black community has strived in is business, even when they tried to tear us down.
Mm-hmm.
So even as in what we going through as a nation with what leadership is doing and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
um, it doesn't all have to be bad.
No, no. I need a
It can
black
work
owned
for us.
florist. I need a black owned florist.
Yeah, yeah,
I need that because we love
that's good.
Valentine's Day. Huh?
We
We love
do,
it. We love
and
Valentine's Day. We love celebrating.
I think there is a find out what because edible arrangements and different companies like that. They're franchises, and some of them are owned by black people. So why are you laughing?
I'm sorry, all I heard was edible. But go ahead. You were saying
And we're moving on. Because what? Edible arrangements with the chocolate covered strawberries, and they also sell flowers too. Because I purchased
I'm
a
sorry.
bouquet.
I'm sorry. My bad. Sorry. I heard you, but I'm sorry. I just got stuck at edible. Anyway, uh
I can't even eat my banana no more. Thanks.
okay. So we're gonna move on. Next thing I want to address. So I saw this on and I think you probably saw it. I know you saw these last two I'm gonna talk about. I know you saw. I know one of them you saw. But I want to talk about this. It's time black folks admit that The Wiz is not a good movie at all. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell let me tell you something.
The blasphemy.
First of all, what you not gonna do?
Dude,
You
you
not
better put some respect
let
on
me tell you
Diana Ross, Michael
okay.
Jackson, Quincy Jones, because he Debbie Allen. Put some respect on that amazing cast.
What you not gonna do is disrespect us like that. Okay? That's what you're not gonna do. You
If you don't
will
like
not.
art, just say that.
Okay, just you're not gonna do that. It's not a good movie at all. Who
I didn't
hurts
see
you?
that.
Okay, I
Who?
know you saw
Yeah. Who hurt you?
who hurt you? Who made you mad?
If you don't like it, that's you. But don't say black people. Don't do that. We
You
watch that every year. I
you
watch
and
that
you
faithfully.
and you had the audacity to say this after Quincy Jones died.
That amazing. I wish y'all would understand. Making movies back in the day is not as simple as it is now. You had to have the music, you had to get the orchestras, you
All
had
of it.
real music, not audio digital stuff that's
Huh? Auto
accessible
tune?
now. This
AI?
is real, okay? Real instruments, the cellos, violins, clarinets, trumpets, all of that. Then real singers. And they were real dancers. In that was a production. A classic production that cannot, even with the remake, it doesn't compare to the original, to the Wiz. And I'm not talking about the Wizard of Oz. I'm talking about the
The
Wiz.
Wiz. Yeah, we have the Wiz. They have the
Yes,
Wizard of Oz. We have the Wiz.
yes.
That's
And
what we have.
there are some of us that like the Wizard of Oz. I can't really get into it.
Well, I grew up on that. That's what I saw
Bless you.
before. I saw that before the Wiz. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Now, I'm
okay.
not
Bless
discrediting
you.
anything. You know what I'm saying?
I
I grew up on it, the Wizard of Oz. Now, the Wizard of Oz, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was a kid, you used to scare me. Nah,
okay.
you scared
Okay.
me.
The
But
Wiz did with me with that tornado. Yeah. It did. I said I don't
not the
that and
tornado.
the marching I will always be scared. I'll be closing my eyes with the lapels. Even
Yeah, but ain't got
baby,
fingers.
I'm scared. Don't but now I can watch it. But I watched The
Uh,
Wizard of Oz after The Wiz. And the thing
okay.
with me is if something gets my attention,
Hmm.
that's that's I'm done. I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
So when I see this other version and I'm like, I fell asleep on it. It was boring. It wasn't entertaining. It wasn't entertaining. The Wiz is entertaining from
Yeah.
the music to the
Yeah.
actors to the singers.
Hmm.
It's entertaining.
Facts.
I could
Facts.
do off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I can sing that because I did in high school,
Okay.
but I can't do nothing else from that
I hear
movie.
you. I hear you.
Unless was it somewhere over the rainbow on that movie?
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, so I can sing that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They're bogus for that. They bogus for that.
They're real wrong for that.
They just need to stop. Y'all needed attention. Y'all wanted to get our
Mhm.
attention, and you got it. You got our
Yeah.
attention,
You
and
got it.
you and the attention that you got was not what you wanted. I'm gonna say it like that because what you not gonna do? You're not gonna disrespect us like that.
That
Don't do
part.
that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Okay, you're not
Put
gonna do
some
that.
respect
On all
on
of
the
them.
Wiz. Huh?
On all of them. Okay.
Huh? Put some
Yeah.
respect on it.
You're not gonna do that. Okay. All right. Last thing we're gonna talk about. This is the finale on this conversation. Okay. Because let me tell you something.
I'm
I'm gonna
nervous.
just say. I'm
I'm
gonna
ready
just
to know
say
what
it.
you're gonna say. What? Because
I'm gonna just say
you
it.
on the roll today. You
I am. I came to argue. Okay, I came to
look.
argue,
We have been saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost for the
and I
last
still am.
few
I still am.
episodes, and we still
I
saved and
still am.
sanctified and filled with the
That
Holy Ghost. Okay.
still am.
However,
Uh, uh, my Bible says, if you have an ought, I have an ought. Okay. Now listen.
okay.
I have an ought. Okay. I got some things to say. All right.
Okay.
That's the final one, and I'm not gonna lie to you. This one kind of PO'd me. Okay. This one PO'd me.
Don't make me cuss.
This I'm trying to stay safe. Okay.
I'ma stay
When you
safe.
see it, I already know because you've already commented. I think I saw your comment on this particular post. So when you
Okay.
see it, I'm not going to even read it. I'm gonna just pop it up. Here we go.
The most disrespectful question ever. There is no comparison. No comparison. Lead them men. Let them rest in peace. Because Luther don't
You
run like that, and Daryl Coley is the run master. There is
you
no
have
comparison.
you have the audacity to ask the
And I'm
question.
gonna call you out because I know who posted it, James. Because you was see, yeah, I'm here to argue. James, you
Let's
was a
go.
guest on the podcast. You disrespectful question. Question. I'm sorry.
Who
This is me in
you
real
you
form.
you have the audacity. Now, mind you, equally great singers, equally
Absolutely.
great singers. But
In
the
their
question,
own right.
was, who is the better vocalist? I'm sorry. Let's go back. I think maybe the 80s, 90s. Could nobody touch nothing? You can. I'm sorry. Just to make this very clear, my answer will forever be Daryl Coley.
Period.
Okay, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
You said vocalist, not performer. You said vocalist.
To this day, I don't care what anybody says.
The control.
Nobody can match that man on When Sunday Comes. I have yet to see it. I have yet to see anybody match what that man did on When Sunday Comes. And that's just one out of many.
Someone was this close.
They can get close. They can get close.
You know what always get them? Because they start in the wrong key.
Yeah.
And then when they get to the no, my heartaches will be
yeah.
You should have started in the wrong right key or left it alone. Leave that song alone.
No, the bad part about it is if you don't even Mr. Coley came out the gate firing. It's the first one. What I wish I could play it right now. He came out the gate firing. Okay? Don't play with me.
Who's the best vocalist? The first one?
Yeah. It's actually by Don Lawrence. But
I know.
But yeah. Don't play with me. It's the first what? However many notes he did.
This one.
This is the first part. Just the first part. It's just the first part. Just the first part.
They already know. Everybody knows when you hear that, you better sing it right. Because every singer judging you. Every.
It's right here. Sunday. Stop right there. Stop right there. If you don't get them notes right,
the tone.
If you don't get them right, stop playing. All that other stuff is fine. You try to hurry up and get to all that because that's easy for you. But you get to that first.
Take your time.
Yes.
Just put me on the floor.
Don't play with me. And it's just not even that. Like I got numerous of Daryl Coley songs.
Numerous songs.
It's just the one that I'm pretty sure even the unchurched know that song.
Yeah. Because they sing it at funerals and things like that.
So,
one thing for sure, two things for certain. Nobody can touch Daryl Coley vocally. Luther Vandross can control his notes. Both of them have great control. Both of them have great control. But Daryl Coley, I love the way he can control his runs. Everybody can't control their runs. They try, or it's too fast, or they don't know how to control it. Everybody can't do it. But those that can,
I think this was an episode on Bobby Jones Gospel, which I really hope. But they need to bring that back. That was love for me. But
I think they are.
They are. I hope they do. Bobby Jones Gospel.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Can anybody touch Bobby Jones Gospel? May not be a fan of Bobby Jones like that, but can anybody touch Bobby Jones Gospel?
Bobby Jones Gospel.
No, but Daryl Coley was on there for an episode of Bobby Jones Gospel. This is more like the latter years.
Okay.
He sung a complete song a cappella.
I think I saw that.
And I wish I could pull it up. I forgot. I don't know what song he sung. Maybe it might have been "Great Is Thy Faithfulness." He sung a hymn. He sung something. He sung it completely a cappella. That man of God. That's all I can say. He killed that.
I mean, do you expect him to do anything less?
I just wanted to know how I was just anticipating how he was going to do it. Like, some people, you kind of already know what they're going to do.
Mhm.
they no shade, but they got the same tricks in every song. So, but with Derek Coley, it's just like, sir, how you gonna do this? Like you
And
just did not know.
he doesn't do the same runs. Well, he didn't.
Even when he tries to do when Sunday comes again, when they I think Tri City did like a reunion or whatever,
Yeah,
he still flipped that thing.
he did. And he churched it.
He churched that thing up good.
Never be one like him.
None. None. I wish I would have pulled up another one, but I didn't want to do too much. They did a comparison on who did it better. They did a Tony Braxton Unbreak My Heart.
Okay.
It was it was Yolanda Adams, and another version was Kelly Price. They wanted to know who did it better.
Yolanda? I didn't see that post.
Yolanda Adams. Yeah, Yolanda. I was gonna say. I think I
Like
probably still
I
got it. I
think
think
I can hear her. I could just see her.
um,
Unfaithful.
it was on at the back end part.
Oh, the
I think I don't know if I
break my heart. Say you love me again. That part.
yeah, but it's like right. Don't let the space. Don't let me out in the rain. And then they went into the
Oh,
break my
oh, so
heart. Yeah.
don't leave me in this pain. Don't leave me out.
Yeah. They did
Yeah,
all
Yolanda
that.
could kill
And
that
then they went
though. Baby, don't sleep on her. Shit, I know she can do it. That's her run. That's her. That's her. If you ever listen to her earlier, like on the
mm-hmm,
"Open My Heart" album, that
mm-hmm.
album, that's her run.
I think that's Mountain High Valley Low.
Uh huh.
That's Mountain High Valley Low.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that album. I remember listening to "Open My Heart," and I don't know who else did this,
Mm-hmm,
but I was every time I would listen because we wasn't allowed to listen to R&B music like that at this
mm-hmm,
time.
mm-hmm.
So when "Open My Heart" came on, I in my head in my room because I'll be alone in my room, just me and the Lord. But I have my my own music video. Alone in a room, it's just
Listen,
me and you.
listen, listen. Make that video. You hear me?
Oh, I had a blast. Oh, those were the times when I wasn't adulting and I could,
Listen. I've been having some this. I was talking to a buddy of mine. I've been in this place of just nostalgic, just going back to watching some old movies or some old stuff that I used to watch.
Mhm.
And I was telling him like I was watching I went back to like some old shows. I think we talked about this in one of the episodes too. Like I went back watching the Animaniacs. Um,
Oh, you know what I watched? The Jetsons.
okay, yeah,
The
yeah.
Jetsons. So I think as much as people be laughing, we're headed toward that
Well,
direction.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not even funny thing is half the time I don't know what we had going on back in those days, but let me tell you, these theme songs got oily. Good morning, Jessica. Mama said good morning.
Good morning, mother.
Yeah. These theme songs, these theme
Uh-huh.
songs, these theme songs to these shows.
Uh-huh.
It was
Which theme song?
pick one.
That got oil on it. Hold
They got
on.
oil on it. Give me a theme song that got oil on it.
Oh, wait a minute. Now,
Give me
now
one.
the Jeffersons can get real churchy at the end.
Okay.
We finally got a piece of the
Okay.
pie. Or,
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay.
um, good times.
Of course. Of course.
Ain't we lucky? Girl, no.
Of
Dum,
course.
dum, 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 dum.
Uh,
That's classic church.
yeah, that's classic church.
Um, Let me see. Can I think of one that's oily, that's recent?
They don't have theme songs now. Everybody just come
Yeah,
in with
not
the
like that.
show.
Some sitcoms do. You just got because I don't watch a lot of sitcoms anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I watch more like series, like that. But
Mm-hmm.
shoot, I don't know. Can you think of one?
Well,
Because
I mean, the one
I can think of
I
an
mean,
R&B song that's oily.
well, I mean, of course, we can always think of an R&B song that's oily, but of course, you got the Golden Girls.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, you got the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we done gave a little
We done
flavor
church
to
that
that
one.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I always it's funny, and you probably I don't know. Have you ever watched Friends?
Yes,
So you know
I
the theme
did.
song. You know, don't you like
This way.
right? And so
Mhm.
what's about
That I'll be there for you.
Nuh-uh, at the back end. Oh yeah,
I'll be
so
there
the
for
back end. Yeah, just move that back
you.
part. Just move that back part. That
With the
now I'll be
I'll
there.
be there for you. You know what? Wait a minute. There could be worship. I'll
Yeah,
be there for you. Don't get me to start because I'm
that
already
thing will
with.
get you.
I'm
That
already
thing will get
listening
you.
in the spirit.
That thing will get you. That thing
I'll
will
be
get
there for. He'll be there. Look, don't tempt me with a good time with
you.
worshiping the Lord. Okay.
Listen, the Lord is saying, I'll be there for you. Yes. That's what the
Yeah.
Lord is saying. See, don't twist it. Listen. But that right there, I'd be like, hold on. All right. That thing got a little something to it.
Living
But yeah,
single too.
living single. Yeah,
It's
living single.
the you can church. Well, I kind of churched it up. I,
Mm-hmm.
I I did, because even with the rap, I
Yeah.
made a little quartet.
Yeah, that thing get churchy if you let it. That thing can get churchy if you let it. Oh
Yeah.
yes. I've been having, like I said, I've been having some nostalgic moments. Like I said, I went back to watching the Animaniacs. And I only watched it because Pinky and the Brain. That's my favorite. They're my
Hmm.
favorites. Right there, Pinky and
Yeah.
the Brain. I done bought me a whole. I told my mom this earlier. I bought a whole Pinky and the Brain shirt. Um, yeah, yeah. Um,
You're really going back,
I'm going back. I'm going back. I missed that
and it's
time.
not and it's not anxiety.
No,
Okay. Just
no.
you just want to make sure you got to check in.
Oh, absolutely. I'm good. I'm good. You know what's crazy? I'm embracing adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
Embracing adulthood. Because adulting
And
is
we've
ghetto.
been an adult for how many years?
Listen,
Look, and we
you know
just
what's
now
crazy?
embracing it.
I just started being an adult. Okay, and I'll be listen. Is it today? Is it today? Yep,
On the
today
year
marks.
of our Lord, March 10th.
Yeah, today marks 1 month. 1 month. In 1 month, I will be 38, and I'm just not embracing adulthood. So in 30 days, I'll be 30. I'm 38, and I'm just not
Look, I'm
embracing.
30. How old am I? I asked myself this question yesterday. How old am I?
Mm,
36.
mm,
See,
mm.
that's why I happens.
I'm just now embracing
I'm just
adulthood.
embracing it. I just realized I'm like, I don't know if this gonna shift the conversation or not, but I'm gonna say it because it's right here.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is, but I had the thought of I'm 36 years old. And if some 36-year-olds are still looking for the approval of, they parents, like they still look kids. Because I had that problem. So I'm when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about myself too. So
Thank you for joining us on the Without Limits podcast.
you gonna cut me off like that?
It's been a good day. It's been a good
You
evening.
said you came to argue.
Listen, because that's valid though. That's valid because
I had that
mm,
problem when
mm,
we started talking about changing our mindset,
that's
right?
triggering. That's very triggering right now. This conversation. I'm trying to be good. I'm
Oh
trying to
God,
be
don't
good
argue with
because
me.
Because no, I'm not. I'm. My argument is not in a disagreement kind of way. My
Uh-huh.
argument is that I know people currently that still looks for validation from their parents. Yes. Uh
And
huh.
me and my big age, especially when I live by myself,
Mm-hmm.
it's good to ask for their opinion. Not saying you shouldn't get their opinion on anything,
Mm-hmm.
but their opinion shouldn't be the final say.
It shouldn't be the governing factor.
It
It shouldn't be
shouldn't. Only
it shouldn't
God.
be, yeah, it shouldn't be the one that precedes God, as you already stated. And
Yeah,
unfortunately, I I know them ones that
I know a
will
few of them, and
they will do
I'm
it.
grateful that I have come out of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how we got here, but yeah,
No, but it's valid though because
yeah.
it's called being an adult. We are adulting out here, and
And
I'm sorry.
oh, what is happening? Okay, so speaking of adulting,
Mm-hmm.
don't be mad if your friends or the ones you think are your friends don't come around you like that, because life be life and for everybody, and if you don't check
Mm-hmm.
in, don't be offended.
You know what? Being honest, I used to be that person.
Yeah.
Um, I used to be that person where I used to feel some type of way that the ones that mind you, I ain't got many of them, but the
Mhm.
people that are in my my community that are my friends or whatever, I used to
Mhm.
feel some type of way that they wouldn't check in, or they would, or I wouldn't see them. Oh, I even give you one even better. I'll feel some type of way that like I have friends that they will go see other people. But then when I say, hey, let's do this or whatever, oh, I'm busy, oh, I got something to do, that would make me
That's
feel some type of way.
same for me. Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And so now I'm at this junction in my life where it's like, hey, I'm in my own little corner,
Mhm.
in my own little chair.
Mhm.
I, for one thing, the phone works both ways. Let's make that
Mhm.
very, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The same way that your expectation is for if it's for them to check in on you, you can do the same. Even
Yeah.
if you're doing more of the checking in, don't feel some type of way because you're doing more of the checking in.
Yeah.
That's how that's just the dynamic of your relationship in that season. Because
Yeah.
here's the thing,
I used to
I
be
look,
that way.
you know what I'm saying? I look at it in the sense of where I'm sowing seed because the same way that I check in as much, there's going to be a moment where you're
Well,
going
I
to do the
can't.
same thing to me, and
Yeah.
I can't. You understand what I'm saying? So it's
Mhm.
like, with that being said, I think that you know we gotta mature in this thing
Yeah.
called life. We gotta mature. And
Absolutely.
so I'm grateful, for friends that I do have, such as
Yeah.
yourself and everybody else that are than those who know who they are that do
Mhm.
check up on me because I do the same
Mhm.
thing. Like, hey, what's going on? You good? You was in my spirit this morning, or hey, you hit my mind or whatever. You good? Whatever, blah blah blah. Even if I don't hear from you in a couple days, the
Mhm.
dynamic of our relationship is the fact that hey, we still good.
Yeah.
We still good.
Absolutely.
And so like even if I don't because you out and I like I said, that comes with a level of maturity and a level of being an adult. Like, you are a mother. Not only are
Mhm.
you are your own woman, but you are a mother. And when that time comes, when that time comes, if and when that time comes, you probably possibly will be a wife. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when that time comes, it's like, yo, we still good. It's okay.
Yeah.
The dynamic of
Absolutely.
the dynamic of our relationship just changed, and it's okay.
Yeah. And
You know what I'm saying? Just
I
gotta
know
respect
there's some people. Speaking of like marriage, I know there's some people, because I'm one that if my friend gets married, if they're newly married,
that.
and we
Mm-hmm.
were like all together all the time,
Mm-hmm.
when you're married, you have your spouse. You get to lean and love on your spouse. You reach out to me when you can. I'm not gonna bother you. I'll check in you
Mm-hmm.
with you every once in a while. But I believe, especially in that first year, give them time to know each other as husband and wife.
No matter how long they've been dating, whomever these people are, no matter how long they've been dating, when you cross over to that place of marriage,
Listen.
That's a and that's
Get
a
into spiritual
totally
warfare. That's the whole
different that's a totally different thing because it's like y'all, oh, we love each other. Yeah, that's cute. And I want y'all to keep that. But at the same time, when you cross over that threshold, as soon as you say I do, as soon as you say yes, as soon as you quote them vows, whether it's your own vows or the vows is already written, at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day, when you cross that bridge,
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
it's a
Y'all got
wrap.
this thing called life together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, unless something happens and y'all got to go y'all separate ways. But when you like going back into what you're saying about that first year, it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, yeah. I did that with my friend, and one of my best friends when she got married. I talked about this many times. You know, when
Mm-hmm.
she got married and she started dating, her husband, I stepped
Mm-hmm.
away. I backed off. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention this man didn't know me. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And he's marrying my friend, of course, who is a female. That's another
Right.
dynamic within itself. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Exactly.
you gotta, I'm a male and my best friend is a female, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As another man, like, who this dude?
Yeah.
Who this dude? What about what's the story? And to be honest
Mm-hmm.
with you, and me and him are very cool. That is my bro. You know what I'm saying? That is my
Mm-hmm.
I love that man. That is my
Yeah.
bro. In the
Mm-hmm.
beginning stages, he had his like,
Of course. Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah.
And I had to respect that. So he
Yeah.
had to even adapt to the fact like this is her friend. This is, you know what I'm saying? And this is my friend. This is my sister. You know what I'm saying? Me and her grew up together. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And so even in that conversation, it was just like, yo, but that even comes with adapting. That comes with a level of maturity. That comes with growing up. Now,
Yeah.
in times if I was immature, I'm like, you know what? We can't be friends no more. We done or whatever. No, but at the end of the day, I backed off or whatever. You, baby, you got a whole husband now. Not to mention
Yeah.
moving down the line, you got 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? So
Whole
it's
lot of responsibilities, baby. Because
listen, you got three
listen,
babies. You know what I'm saying? So it's
speaking of
like,
babies, oh
you
my
know what I'm
God.
saying? So it's like, come on, we got to. And so with that, going through that conversation, and that's the one thing that we got to understand, people, please, it's okay. Have the conversation.
Please.
We
That's
walking,
why I
we walking around here. We walking around here in assumptions. We walking around here with assumptions.
yeah.
Stop walking around here with assumptions. Have the conversation.
Have
It's
the
okay.
conversation.
And have the conversation in the sense of where it's like, let's get a resolve.
Yeah.
Not have a conversation to argue. Let's have a conversation to get a resolve.
One of my and I know we're not in Bible study, however,
Let's
one of my
go.
favorite scriptures it's in Matthew.
Mhm.
It says, if you have an alt against someone,
I
you
just said
take
that.
it to them
I got it
first.
all.
You take it to them first. And if they don't understand, then I'm paraphrasing. If they don't get it, then you take it to the elders.
Yeah.
And then if it's not clear, then kick the dust off your feet and move
Mhm.
forward.
Yeah.
That's Bible.
That's Bible. Yeah.
So having a conversation, it literally, and we say it all the time, having a conversation
That's
will
my.
change your life.
Mhm. Yeah, and we got to know that in real life because when it comes down to especially friendships, and I think that it's so important that we.
Even in family dynamics.
Yeah.
A
I
lot of the
mean,
clarity that I needed and the healing that I got was because I had a conversation. I had a conversation,
conversation.
and
That was
whether
dialogue.
yeah, there was dialogue, and whether the person I was having a conversation with took accountability for whatever it
Mhm.
was, or if they didn't, or whatever the situation may be, at least we had a conversation. And you can receive the clarity that you probably have been looking for, or whatever the situation is. But at least have the conversation. it's okay to think about it, to think about what you're gonna say or whatever. If you want to pray about it, cool. But
Mm,
at some point, you should have a conversation.
gotta have a conversation. It's necessary to have one of those. Like
Yeah,
my going back to my same friend. I mean, me and you is that's we've already stated that, but
yeah.
how we are. But with another friend of mine, who is female, my best
Mhm,
friend.
mhm.
You know, when we chat, it's like we on the phone for like over an hour catching up or whatever, and then we may not have a conversation for however long or
Yeah,
whatever. We may comment on each other's posts when we posted them or whatever, whatever. But when we have a conversation, we just pick up where we left off. You know, um,
that's how it is with my best friend from high school, and I love her.
yeah,
I consider her like my sister.
yeah.
Um, but
Same with my
we've
friend.
been,
Same with my sister.
I can't even say high school. We've been friends since fourth or fifth grade.
Hmm.
So although she's in a different state, we still communicate, still check on each other. We still hold each other accountable. We still check in every once in a while. Hey, sis, I was thinking about you. What's going on? She update me. Whether we talk on the phone, we update. Like it's like nothing happened. Nothing. No time was lost. And it was a point in time where we went 4 years without talking
Hmm.
because life be lifing. I had a
Life,
baby, she in
life, life.
school, and
Yeah.
I'm in school, and we all life be lifing. And
Hmm.
I'm grateful that she didn't take offense to lifing because I couldn't be there like I wanted to be
Hmm.
because life got in the way. See,
Yeah.
that level of maturity is not always there with certain people.
No, no, and that's why you gotta self check your friends.
Not
Not
just check
only
your friends, check yourself too.
and yourself. Absolutely, check your surroundings. I wanna talk about it. I don't even know how we gonna talk about it or how we can bring it in, but I want to talk about
What?
just ask the question: is your environment killing you?
Mm,
Is your
that's
environment
good.
killing you? Because it's
Ooh,
like
that's a whole nother podcast
that's
episode.
the
Listen,
yeah.
I can talk about that.
Is your
Oh,
environment killing you?
not just
Because
yeah, and not just the setting of where
mhm.
you are, but even the people you are around.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what? Yesterday, I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna get ready to get off of here because our time is coming to an end. But
Uh-huh.
yesterday, when we were in church, the minister that was preaching, um, it was throughout the service, but really, one of the ministers said, "Check the crack." So they were, there was something that happened in the house,
Mhm.
in their house or whatever. The testimony is, they had a leak. Water was coming up in their basement, and then come to find out, the their sump pump, yeah,
Mhm.
was unplugged.
Mhm.
So the quick lesson, because I'll share what I learned. The sump pump, it keeps the contaminated water from coming in. So when it's listen, so when it's unplugged, the good water becomes contaminated because the bad water is seeping through the cracks. So you got to check the cracks. If you got cracks, you got to stay connected to the source.
Thank y'all for joining
You just
us.
what you write down?
I ain't writing down nothing.
Oh, okay.
I ain't writing down nothing. I ain't writing down a thing. But that was good. That's very good. You gotta
Yeah,
check the cracks. That's good. That's good.
yeah. Check
Even
your
even
environment. It that all goes together.
I even when you was talking, I saw a filter.
Yes.
I saw a filter. Like sometimes we got to check our filter,
Yeah.
because sometimes the filter is at the point where because if a filter get too dirty, um, it'll start contaminating the system around it. And
Yeah.
so you have to even
There's
check your
no
filter.
purpose.
There's no
Ooh,
purpose. Yeah. So
dang, all right.
we gonna, we're gonna leave this alone. So we're gonna leave this alone. We over our time. Um, this has been a good conversation. Very good
Yeah,
conversation. I love these kind of conversations. It's just random conversations. I love them. I love
yeah,
them. I love them. But we're gonna get back into Bible study in our next episode, possibly. I don't know. I'm not going to
maybe
start.
not. I don't know.
I'm not going to even start telling no stories like that because I don't even know at this point. We just random. That's how we are. We just random. But thank y'all so much for joining us on another episode of the Without Limits podcast. This has been a great podcast. Always remember that a conversation just might save and just will change your life. But
Yes.
thank you for joining us on another episode, a conversation with CJ.
And Jay.
Peace, y'all.